Hello, I am Erica and I will be talking about Chipotle and the market structure that it competes in. As you probably already know, Chipotle is a big restaurant chain with more than 1,600 restaurants. It is not as big as Taco Bell or McDonald's because it refuses to franchise. Chipotle is known for its tasty Mexican-style food and healthy ingredients, which allows them to slightly increase their prices compared to other fast food restaurants. Now let's move on to Chipotle's products. They offer a variety of foods, such as bowls, burritos, crispy corn tacos, soft corn tacos, and lastly, soft flour tacos. There are many different ingredients and combinations that can be chosen to make the meal that is most satisfying to you. And that is Chipotle's mission, to provide high-quality food combined with a quick yet pleasing dining experience. Now that you know what Chipotle is, we can look more into the economics behind it. The market structure for Chipotle is monopolistic competition because it has slightly different foods compared to its many competitors. Here you can see a graph that I created to represent Chipotle. This graph shows a monopolistic competition at a loss because in August 2015 there were multiple outbreaks of foodborne illnesses. Money was lost due to the increase of promotions and discounts. Chipotle's efforts to regain the consumer's trust caused the average total cost to be above the price. In order for Chipotle to maximize profit, it should produce where the marginal cost equals the marginal revenue. If the marginal revenue is greater than the marginal cost, then they aren't producing enough. And it's the opposite for if the marginal cost is greater than the marginal revenue. They would be producing too little. Now let's move on to Chipotle's pricing strategy. Chipotle's demand is not inelastic because it has competitors such as Qdoba, Taco Bell, and Moe's Southwest Grill. Now we are going to compare the cost of a chicken burrito at Chipotle to the cost of its competitors. From the chart you can see that all the restaurants cost more than Taco Bell. Since everyone's chicken burrito is different, it allows them to act as price makers and not price takers. So basically, they get to choose their own price because each product is different and some people might value it more than other products. Chipotle has more freedom to choose price than another firm in perfect competition. It also has less freedom to choose price than a monopoly because of the amount of other firms that it has to compete with. In order to run, Chipotle must pay all of their costs. Their three main costs are food costs, labor costs, and other operating costs. And these are the costs that add up to be a part of the average total cost in the graph that I have shown already earlier in the video. So you probably already know what the food and labor costs are, so I'm going to talk a little bit more about the operating costs. So basically that's the cost for advertising, marketing, maintenance costs, and utility expenses. Basically everything else I fit into this category. Chipotle would have normally paid off these costs easily before the E. coli incident because Chipotle was very profitable. Shares were at $758, however, the outbreak caused it to drop dramatically. Today, the cost per share is $411. Unfortunately for Chipotle, unless it can win back the consumer's trust, it will continue to stay at a loss and not make profit. Chipotle's first loss was $26.4 million in the first quarter of 2016 since it's been public. So just a quick recap, the main microeconomic concepts that I talked about were elasticity of demand, pricing strategies, and competition. Now you will hear more about Chipotle, a current event article from Elizabeth.
created using Powtoon.